Hang on. Hang on. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is my radio compression voice. Let me get that out of the way. Hang on. This is an announcement. Now, George over at Bonhamology has been doing his Royal Albert Hall magic. The Royal Albert Hall, tell me that is not the unicorn of Bonham drum solory. I mean, apart from there's some great solos on bootlegs here and there and there and here, how the East was one perhaps. But Royal Albert Hall, 1970, January 9th. George is now deconstructing and making a series of videos on that whole thing. Don't forget, remember, there was Bonzo Nishi back in the day, and some other folks are able to pull some of that stuff up. But George is putting it in a nice, concise, I think like a probably end up being maybe like a 7-part series. So here's the link to Bonhamology, this little gray box. Will probably come up over there, okay? So I'll put a link to the channel, of course, and then, of course, to the particular videos, or at least one of them. And remember, I know most people, at least, I know a lot of people watching this probably have already subscribed to Bonhamology and may be aware of the Royal Albert Hall Moby Dick solos, but not everybody. So check that out, Bonhamology, Bonhamology. So just a quick thing. Remember, and here's the announcement. George is actually going to do why is the door open on that camera? I hope there's a battery in there. George is going to do a performance of that solo with Ivan and Pete, the PFOZ guys. Remember, PFOZ, click on that link. PFOZ is kicking butt and taking names. You got to check it out. It's just out of hand. Anyway, so they're going to do it on there. And I think what I'll do is I'll dress up kind of as Eddie Kramer, because I think Eddie Kramer did the sound for the January 9th, 1970 show. It might have been one of the first times that Eddie Kramer worked with the Zeppelin. But I'll also put on like a tweed coat, maybe try to grow, put on glasses and sort of get a little handlebar mustache and run around. Because Eddie Kramer takes photographs. He's a photographer too. And so he took a lot of those pictures. Those pictures you usually see at Royal Albert Hall from that show, like around Bonham, are Eddie Kramer taking those pictures. Okay? So it's just wonderful. So today I'm going to make some more videos. Today is Friday. George and I are going to do a live chat soon. We're going to set it up so we can do the live chat perhaps on a Sunday night or a Saturday, but announce it well in time so people can see it. Okay? So I do have my Bonzolium FM radio voice on. That Hulu video I made before. I know that's terrible. I was just about to go to bed and I titled it, I put Hulu in the title because I thought I wanted to see how many views I'd get. So I was making up completely the Hulu thing. So I guess it was kind of like the bottom snare kind of thing, but I realized after the fact, the next morning, a buddy of mine, like, Hulu? I was kind of like, so I just have nothing to say except it was kind of stupid to just name the video that. But I'm just being honest, so I changed the title. So the neat thing is, now check this out. I have my MXL V250 here. These are great microphones. They're on sale now at Guitar Center, man. I think for like $89 or something. Or less. But these are great, man. Pick one up today. But now listen to the sound of my voice. You can hear me. This is really ideal because you can hear the sound of my voice and my playing. Right? I think so. Well, I should probably talk. We're going to play a groove. We're going to play a groove. We're going to play a groove. Right? Isn't that kind of cool? So I just wanted to make this announcement of over at Bonhamology. Again, and George is going to make the whole solo. I'll be there running around with the camera in a tweed coat. Well, probably not. I don't know if he'll allow me to because I'll probably be Alphonse, the distractionist. So, but yeah, this is it. So I can talk. So again, what I'm going to do, I've said this 100,000 times, but I think in the end, this is what I'm going to end up doing. And I might do it here, is composing and playing at the same time. So again, I'm going to make up something here on the spot. Okay, and they'll sort of be like, you could maybe say they're like proggy. I mean, they're going to be like passages of, some might be 3 minutes, some might be 117. So it'll be like this. It'll be like, fa la la la. this melody right now. Making up this melody on a Friday. Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody. It's Friday. Huh? And we're playing the drums with my compressioned MXL V250. So that's it. Sorry, sometimes if I think about too much what I'm saying, it messes with my right foot gets a little funky. All right, so that's just it for a little bit of playing. I do want to point this out. Really, these PST-7s, these were the brainchild of actually Eric Peisty. Remember, he and I talked about it. I still consider him a friend. Hopefully he considers me a friend. But again, this is essentially, from what I'm looking at, sort of the, like a sound formula sort of shape. The shape that, when they kind of like in the late 80s, when they came out with the signatures and the sound formulas, they introduced a bunch of new bell shapes, entire bell shapes and shapes of the cymbals. What do you call it? The profile, the thing, okay? So this is a PST-7 18-inch thin crash, which is really nice, because I've said in other videos, it's kind of a cross between a really, really good Avita Zildjian, just a regular A, and a 2002, a BA 2002. It's almost like a 2002, if there was a 2002 short crash. I'm serious. It's very nice. And of course, you can get the light ride, which acts as a nice crash. I have one of those floating around here somewhere. So the PST-7s are pretty nice. And if you want to see my PST-7 review video I did 5 years ago now, if you can frickin' believe that. That's actually why Eric Peisty contacted me. I think he was impressed more or less with the video. Boy, I sure would have loved to make that, going to this Peisty factory with Eric Peisty and looking at all the stuff with my own camera crew. But I guess that'll never happen. But so anyway, everybody have a good Friday. I might make another video today. I might do a surprise live chat this weekend. But what else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, so you can't forget about George tackling the Royal Albert Hall Moby Dick. It really, like I think Derek from Kick It Like Bonham said, this is going to break the internet. We really need to get the word out of these Royal Albert Hall videos. Seriously, so there'll be links galore, and at the end here, eventually screens will pop in like, okay, maybe a link to PFOZ and a link to Bonhamology. Okay, a link to the and then what do they call them? They call them, there's cards, annotations. Well, annotations are gone. Cards and end screens. So we'll do some end screens. Okay, right now I'm going to put one right over my face. Thank you and have a good weekend. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you.